This is Outriders. I played maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes of the demo when it came out a little while ago, but I just didn't have enough time that week to get very far in it, so I don't feel like I've really had the experience of the game. One thing that's interesting is, for a game that is so story and dialogue driven and is action heavy, I'm kind of surprised they let you make your own character. This is, it's unusual. Usually if you're playing a game, that's like a third-person shooter, you expect it to be like Gears of War, where you're playing a particular person. And if you get to customize your character, you kind of expect it to be, something with maybe a lighter emphasis on story or a full-on RPG, which is just a whole different beast. And so Outriders is living in this interesting sort of middle zone where it's a lot of things at once. This is by People Can Fly, who I believe are the developers behind Bulletstorm, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was a very clever game. I was particularly impressed by the novel ways of cursing that they came up with in that game. So, as is my tradition, I think I'm going to be going with a female character. Question is just which of these faces do I want? This one looks just strangely young. It's like, how in the world did you get this job, and where did those scars come from? Let's see. So, let's go... So I'm kind of thinking, that I do want to go like maybe Furiosa style, or... This is Furiosa style right here, right? I could also go Mohawk, though. I spent enough time with a Mohawk that looked very similar to this. Maybe this is actually kind of my inclination here. Not a lot of different hair colors to choose from. Especially when you're making a Mohawk, you kind of want to have some wild colors. But I guess these are kind of my options. Yeah, so we could go, maybe she's like got, either she's dyed her hair gray, or she's got like uncharacteristically gray hair, like from, some kind of horrific experience. Raneth Cord says, not letting you choose long hair is one way for devs not to be forced to make hair physics. So making long hair look good is really, really, really hard. And so it helps that this game has also got, this character is meant to have a military background, right? And so having hair that doesn't get in the way is actually often a requirement of the job. Though there are some, some hairstyles I have here that are a little bit longer. This one, you can see it is, it's clipping into her clothes because that's just how it goes. You could put all of the resources in the world into trying to make the hair fall right, and then you got nothing left for anything else. Okay, markings. Man, I love the effort that they put into making it really clear what each of these markings is. Instead of just like a numbered list, like you can kind of get a really nice preview of what you're going to get if you choose each of these scars. We could go with the lip scar or the across the face scar. Kind of like the nose ring. Lots of earrings. That was pretty cool. Also, the ear cuffs. Maybe I'll go lots of earrings in the one ear. So wait, what's this one? Ooh, it's shiny. It's shiny and it's orange. Maybe I think I like this one. And then, okay, if she doesn't want to be a raccoon, what else do I have here? Dark eyeliner. I kind of like that. A little bit more of the Furiosa look. Ooh, the red. Kind of goes with the scar, actually. That might be my favorite so far. Nah, that looks like she just bonked her face on a pole. Ooh, she's got the little lip thing. That's kind of neat. I'd go with that or the red. I kind of like the red. And the way it complements the scar is kind of nice. Okay, I think this is going to be my character. Oh, I've got to name her? You got a bunch of random names. Danette, Zinda, Anetta, Lexi. Ooh, I kind of like... Okay, you know what? Let's... Not Lexi. Let's just go Lex. Lex is a good name for a badass female character. I like that one. Okay, so I can play with friends. Oh, but probably only after I play the prologue? All right. Okay, so since this is... Okay, so I don't know what kind of co-op game this is. Is this like Gears of War where you can play through the entire single-player campaign in co-op? Or does it have like... I think that must be what it is, right? The way that it's presenting itself to me up here. It's not presenting co-op as another game mode. Well, I'm going to have to... Since this is on Game Pass, I'm going to have to ask my sister if she's interested in playing this with me. We could try out the co-op at some point. But... World Tier? Oh, you can make the game harder and harder and harder. Okay, let's start at World Tier 1. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I did play a little bit of the demo, but I've basically forgotten everything. The main thing I remember is that, I actually really liked some of the subtle world creation they were doing in the background, and so let's, pay attention to some of that. Earth was dead. We had destroyed it. 2 colony ships were built to carry us across the stars. Only 1 ship made it. We're all that's left. So very similar setup to Raised by Wolves, which I actually really, really liked. In fact, some of the world building they do here is like directly very reminiscent of Raised by Wolves. After an 83-year journey, we orbit our new home, the planet Enoch. Humanity's last damn chance. Ah, this looks swirly and electrical. Not the best of all possible chances. Raneth Cord says that the character design reminds him of the 100. So yeah, it definitely has some DNA in common there.
Oduan, Flores Command. You are clear to begin descent to surface. Copy. Disengaging. Initiating auxiliary thrusters. Command, we are 20 seconds to atmosphere breach. Initiate burn. Rotate unbreak. Primary ignition set to 30%. Rotating. We are engine first. Altitude 20,000 feet and falling. Oduan, we are getting interference. Switch to high gain antenna. Command, confirm signal strength. You're looking great, Oduan. Go for landing. Engines off. Pod 1 has landed.
We're so tiny.
Almost looks like home.
That's what worries me.
Well, boss, you ready?
Got my truck?
I want snipers at 3 and 6, multiple defense lines, and an operating base established within the hour. Move!
Oh, I remember hating this character.
You know the stakes of this mission. Flores is already half dismantled. Our engine's on its way down to power a city of 500,000. Now, if these Outrider bozos hit pay dirt, you report to me first.
Sir, I'm only here to ensure proper procedure is followed.
We're not on Earth, Shira. There is no proper procedure.
Listen up, Outriders. I know what you're all thinking. There's no going home. And no one has a clue what's waiting for us out there. But the ECA pencilheads can't greenlight this landing until we find their missing probes. So let's do our job!
So, wait, I'll address the chat in just a second. I don't know if a cutscene's about to start.
Outrider Alpha, do you copy?
This is Alpha Actual.
Down atmospherics are messing with the radar. Can't get a lock on approach.
Negative HQ. Our systems are all functioning. We'll set up camp further up.
We're to the camp for further instructions.
HQ, can you repeat?
Lion deer.
Need to stretch my damn legs.
I'll take point. Don't need to see you get eaten on day one.
Relax, Outrider. You don't owe me anything.
Cap, I wouldn't be here without you. I'd be buried in the ashes back home.
All right. Let's move out. Stay sharp. Watch our sixes.
Okay, time to get started. So Cogs242 in the chat says, did you activate the rewards punch card for this? You get 250 for an achievement. What are you talking about? Please, oh, no, heck. Well, okay, gotta mess with my, my camera. Okay, hold on, is it controls? Invert controller Y-axis, yes. The best feature of the Xbox 360 was the fact that you could record that information in a central place on your account, and then any game you played would just grab that decision without having to make you do it at the beginning of the game.
Would you smell that air? I can't even process breathing air that doesn't smell like a burnt carburetor.
I didn't mind the air back on Earth. I was used to it.
Trust me, you'll get used to fresh air too.
Truth is, none of us should even have gotten off Earth.
Survivor's guilt. You think any one of us isn't feeling it?
It's not just that. If the Caravel's engine hadn't exploded back on Earth and killed most of the real Outriders with it, there wouldn't be a bunch of mercenaries down here in their place.
I hired you because you don't let anything get in your way.
So I'm trying to remember who it was. I was just recently watching a video or listening to a podcast, probably from Rock Paper Shotgun, where they were talking about sort of their greatest like pet peeves in games, and one of them was like walk and talk conversations where the other character walks slower than your slowest speed. So you have to constantly like run to catch up with them and then stop, and then run to catch up with them and stop. Or just run ahead of them. See, look at this. I just overtake him like crazy. Whoa. Oh, hello. Ooh, nice handling of transparent characters when they get in the way. I mean, there's no perfect way to handle it, but yeah, I'm not like clipping awkwardly into this guy.
We'll make camp here. Outrider, set a beacon flag. Let HQ know the area's secure.
All right. Whoa. I bet I'm gonna have to murder a bunch of those. Huh. So Cogs242 says it's under the Show All tab. Do you mean in the game? There's a punch card type thing, or are you thinking I should look somewhere else? I've just genuinely never heard of a rewards punch card before. I don't know what you're talking
about. All right,
about.
people, we got jobs to do. Cuthbert, Scarstead, set up a perimeter. I want fortifications going up within the hour. Jakob, you're field testing the munitions. Gutman, get your scanner up and running so we can find those damn probes. Outrider, a word.
Sure, Captain. Oh, Cog says that it's in the rewards app on the Xbox. Well, you know what? I mean, since this game apparently has something to look for, let's look for it together. Maybe other people will benefit from it. Okay, so you said it's a rewards app. So is it a separate app? Is it an app that I might not have downloaded? When you say app, do you mean I should find it in here? Or is it visible somewhere else? Yeah, it's so funny that, I mean, I work for Microsoft, but I have never heard of this feature. The prize icon, the ribbon. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, when you say, is it... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Microsoft Rewards. All right. So I go over here. And... Outriders. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Activate the punch card. Is it activated now? I guess it's activated. And it's going to be on for 10 days. So, okay. So now it's activated. Is it just... It doesn't say what I'm going to get from it here, but I guess Cogs read someplace that they know what I'm going to get? Oh, this is for buying it. This is not... Well, I feel like it said I activated the punch card. How do I look at the punch card? Like, once I've got it, is there a way for me to tell what it does? Below the first pane. I'm sure this is a lot of fun for people watching this on video later. I just want to understand this feature on the Xbox. Okay, Cog says I keep skipping it. Of course I do. Okay, I'm right here. Unfortunately, because of the Twitch delay, Cogs can't just immediately give me feedback of what I'm doing. So as I'm like, is it maybe here? Earn more? More ways to earn points? Or let's check this out. This seems like it's about earning points. It's... Dang it. Okay, is it, show all. Under rewards weekly set. Okay. So I expand that. And then here it is. Here's the punch card. Oh, and it's not, weird. Okay, so I still needed to push that button to activate it. Wow, this is hard to follow. And then just earn any achievement, and I get 250 points. And I've selected that, and now it's telling me to buy or launch the game. Well, I've already got the game running. Let's go back to the game. Okay, so we're going to be getting some Microsoft points now. Cool. Thank you, Cogs. And now I know that that's a thing that I can look into and and find out when there's prizes. I guess we'll talk to Jack here.
Hey. No matter what happens out here, I need my best gun on this in case things go south. Can I depend on you?
Just tell me what to do, Cap.
Our weapons haven't been fired in nearly a century. Why don't you head over to Jakob and get your gear checked, and then be prepared to move out as soon as those probes are located. Any questions?
No word from Earth, I assume? It's really gone?
She went dark 15 years into our journey. More or less as predicted. ECA's confirmed no communication since.
Shit. You know, I grew up a slumdog, fighting for scraps. Lost everyone, really. Long before the end. Doomsday just wasn't a thing I worried about. Hell, I wasn't gonna live past 20 anyway. Somehow. I was one of the ones who made it. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
If things go right, time's coming, you're gonna have to leave all that behind. This is a new beginning. You could have a family here. Build a cabin. Grow old and get fat.
Yeah, that's not me, Cap. Know my way around bullets, not kids. There's gonna be no need for someone like me here.
Maybe the old you, Outrider. But you're one of the chosen few. You get to build the future. Don't waste it.
So, normally when there's like lore available in a game, I skip a lot of it because a lot of it is just reading and maybe not the most interesting thing on a stream. Not that I apparently have much much of a standard for what is interesting to watch on a stream because I just spent 5 minutes fooling around in Microsoft Rewards UI. But normally I just feel anxiety about sitting and reading when I could be making progress in a game. This is an exception though. I mean, so the writing in this game is good enough, and sort of the world building is interesting enough. I'm actually, I don't want to leave any of these conversations unsaid. I want to find out about these characters and their backgrounds, just because the situation they're in, it's very dramatic, right? Earth is dead behind them. They're possibly the last surviving human beings. But on top of that, you can see that they are not just saying that and then having a video game. Like, they're having the characters think from that perspective. They're spending the time to have the characters not just be like, "Yep, we're Earth's last hope. Let's go fight some aliens." It's much more like it's trying to delve into what it feels like to be one of these people who survive under these circumstances. And each of these characters, I remember from the demo, has got kind of a different background that sort of fleshes out that story.
Did any more of your people make it off Earth, Cap?
My brother. Almost. But no. They got him in cryo as we evacuated LA, hoping we could stop the bleeding. But he was too far gone.
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that.
I haven't had the time to think about it.
What about Sarah? She's good, right?
Yeah. My Sarah's up there. They don't wake her group for another 6 months, but I can wait. I didn't have a chance to tell you this and all the madness, but my little girl's pregnant. That's how I got her the seat.
It's a 2-for-1 special, huh? So that's why you've been in such a good mood since they unfroze your ass.
Don't push it, Outrider.
Yes, sir, Granddad, sir.
Note that the characters, no matter how they move around and interact with each other during the scene, they always end up standing in the exact same position. They find some way to get back there.
I'll go find Jakob's shooting range.
Good. We're on standby for those probes, so stay on alert.
So I've got a journal entry. This guy, Charles Maxwell, he's an extremely over-the-top character from what I've seen. He, he does not have, a normal tone of voice that he uses. He just steps right off the pod, and he's immediately yelling at people who have done nothing wrong. And he just gets worse over time. It's like,
Hey there, little guy.
I think I would be a little bit more compelled probably by a character who seemed like, he's a bureaucrat. He's not cut out for the kind of decision making you have to do here, but he's doing his best. But he ends up being your opponent. This guy, he's such a cartoonish villain. I just want him to go away. I'm just like, why didn't the colonists just shoot him immediately so that anything good could happen in the story? No one would miss him.
What's on your mind, boss? I know that look you get.
What do you make of this place, Jakob?
It's perfect. Beautiful. How long you want to bet before we bury it all under concrete and plastic?
Oh, come on. You can't still be that cynical. Just look at this valley.
I don't know, boss. Maybe we all just got too much riding on this. We already have one dead planet in the rear view. If we screw this one up too,
Maybe we won't.
sure, maybe this is really it. Maybe we can finally stop sleeping with our guns under our pillows, stop worrying about food every goddamn day. Believe me, boss. I want this to work. You have no idea. But, people don't change.
Still got your money on black, huh?
The house always wins.
That last day got really hairy. I wasn't sure if any of us were gonna make it.
We cut it pretty close. You can't stop thinking about it either.
I know. It's insane. It was 80 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like days. My knuckles are still sore, my ears still ringing from all the gunfire.
I mean, there were thousands of them, all climbing over each other, slaughtering everyone in their way, and tried to pull down the launch tower to bash in the doors of our shuttles.
I've been in a lot of war zones, but that was fucking anarchy.
Look, it was either us getting off the planet or them, but we just did what we had to do.
We do what we have to do. We look out for each other.
Hell, we better. Other than the Cap and Cuthbert, you're the only person left alive I know.
I'm the only person left alive worth knowing.
I'm glad you made it on board, you old bastard.
Me too.
All right, now progress the story. I'm glad that they mark the one that progresses the story, so that I know sort of what's extraneous and what's not, and I can, make the right choices, so I don't miss anything.
Time to test my gear.
Up for some target practice, boss. Let's get started.
All right, it's a cover shooter.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah, a new toy. You're the first one to test it out, boss.
Ha, dead hologram. This is really clever, by the
Think
way.
you could take on a tank? Nice. Haven't lost your touch.
The mouse seems... not mouse. The cursor.
Did I
I'm not
ever
using a
mention how
mouse.
glad I am to be on your side.
The cursor
Now
seems
give
very
that
sensitive.
sidearm a try, eh?
Sidearm?
Yeah.
Sidearms.
Somehow 80 years has improved your aim.
Yeah, there's a lot of acceleration and kind of hypersensitivity. It's hard to get the cursor where I want it to be.
Just like riding a bike.
Uh-oh. Dang it, missed him. I like that they're just like, we've got all these animations, we're gonna use them.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah!
Yep. Still got it.
Outrider, check on our ECA rep. See if Shearer's found any probes yet.
Heard rumors about an incident during the journey. Something about one of the maintenance crew on rotation having a meltdown. Unplugged a bunch of cryo tanks and killed everyone inside. And best not dwell on rumors. Nothing good will come of it. We're alive another day, aren't we?
Yeah, so the world building is clever enough. It does make me want to stop and listen to conversations. Maybe not every single conversation. Maybe the ones with the important characters.
Oh my gosh. This is stunning. I wish you could have seen this, Dad.
Hey. You're Shira, right?
I'm sorry. Can you believe this landscape? It's so beautiful.
Now, if only we had an internet to post those to.
It's for scientific record. Besides, we'll have the internet up and running in the first 6 months. The entire thing was backed up.
I'm just pulling your leg, Shira. Any luck with the probe?
The scan's still running. I don't know what else I can do. It's just... How can the probe signals have simply vanished?
Yeah, they said it was some kind of interference or something?
Ah, from space, maybe, but not from down here.
Still, seems initial readings were right. We're breathing.
Yes, but before the ECA can authorize 500,000 more people coming here, we need the probe's data to know we can support them.
The mix feels a little off to me here.
What's the ECA's plan B?
The dialogue's really quiet.
Do you have any questions I got answers to?
All right, tell me the truth. You think the ECA's thought this whole plan through?
Well, my father was part of the team that designed the plan. My entire life, he helped prepare for this day. The greatest undertaking of human history.
Oh, so that's how you got on this ship, huh? Daddy smoothed your way?
No. I studied engineering. Spent years in orbit. Designed structure, drilling rivets into the hull. I helped build that ship.
So you earned your way on. Good for you.
It was my father. Just not like the way he thought. He gave up his place for me. He stayed behind.
Shit, I'm, sorry.
My character's a jerk.
he would have been in awe of this place. But in the end, it's just me. It's strange not knowing anyone here.
When this is over, come hang out with us. We're not such a bad bunch.
I might take you up on that.
I like that they're making a point of having the characters come from different backgrounds. You know, like this group is international, right? So, because I don't know, like it's always weird when people sort of have like representatives from Earth, all just be straight down the middle, like Americans with American accents. Like Earth is a lot bigger than United States.
How is this colonization gonna work? You're in the planning rooms, right?
Yes. We've already started disassembling the engine. We need to bring that down first. The nuclear core should give us enough power to get the colony up and running.
And when do the civilian pods start coming down?
Within a few weeks, if all goes well. First, just enough people and resources to get our infrastructure running. You know, water, food, and shelter. Then we'll keep waking folks from cryo, a few thousand at a time, no more than we can feed. Until, before you know it, you'll be standing in the middle of a city.
And meanwhile, the Flores stays up there?
The ship was built in orbit. It was never meant to land. We'll have to keep it in our skies until we're capable of space flight again. One day, maybe.
I wonder. I would be really interested in a game that's that's set in a scenario like this, but just like a few years in, where they've just sort of taken apart enough stuff that they've lost the ability to do space flight. I don't know. Maybe some of this game is actually set in a setting like that. It's like when I hear people, they're really sort of delving into what it means to live in a colony like this, and they're getting into the details of like how you would set up a colony and stuff like that, which is, it's probably not necessary for sort of the main line of the story, but that's cool that they're spending the time sort of fleshing out the world and making you kind of believe in what these people are doing. But it just makes me want to spend more time here. Actually, it just makes me want to not necessarily just be running around and shooting things, but like be playing a RimWorld style game.
Hey, is that supposed to blink that way?
Oh. That's a probe.
Tanner, I think we got a signal. It's close.
Excellent work, Outrider. Now go locate the damn thing, so we can land this beauty.
Copy that.
Hey, it's an historic moment. We should document it.
For the scientific record, huh?
Taking a selfie. Whatever. Oh look! The thing that was blocking my path is gone now.
Heads up, I got movement. 9 o'clock, something big.
All units stay alert. Guard the perimeter. Hold your fire until we know what we're dealing with.
Oh, I got eyes on some kind of hyena-looking cow things.
Yeah, I'm seeing them over here too. A whole herd of them.
Are we sure all the wildlife around here are vegetarians?
Herbivores? We call them herbivores?
Whatever. They look pretty ugly, you ask me.
No, they're astonishing. I bet they can be domesticated for farming.
I bet they make some fat, juicy steaks.
One of those cow things is sunning itself right on my path.
Hey, maybe you can get close enough to get a DNA sample.
Not exactly our priority, but if I can get close without spooking it, I'll try. Nah, scared it off.
This thing
But
doesn't
I've
look like
secured
it's
the
muscled like an herbivore.
Fantastic.
Got some kind of storm brewing. Cap, found the probe. Looks like it landed pretty hard, but the data seems intact.
Copy that. Transmitting to HQ now. Good work, Outrider.
Hold on. Tanner? I'm picking up a second signal, but something's weird about this one.
Weird?
The pitch is rising and falling? It's supposed to be a steady tone.
Outrider Alpha to HQ. Hold off on calling in that green light. We got another probe out here to analyze.
Negative, Alpha. Your job is done.
Damn it. Maxwell, listen to me. We can't afford to make mistakes.
Maxwell.
Give us time.
Any more time and we lose our orbital window. We have the data, I'm calling it in. You want to keep searching? Don't blame me if you find trouble. Over and out.
All right, Outriders. Rendezvous back with the convoy. Let's go find that stray.
Woohoo, I can run. Yeah, so this Maxwell guy, not a fan. I mean, obviously I'm not supposed to like him, but he's also just... You can push a character so far into obvious villainy that they become just less compelling as a person. And you're just like, why is he here? I don't want to listen to him talk.
Hey, Cuthbert, any updates?
The probe signal is mostly noise, but I've tracked its source. There.
Hope you all brought your galoshes.
Jakob. Same shit, different planet.
Oczywiście.
What do you bet we live to see these vehicles look very different? Like, all filthy and messed up. Definitely getting an Aliens vibe riding these things out into the unknown on an alien planet.
Piece of shit. Electronics are freezing up.
Trucks are down. We continue on foot.
This is gonna go great.
Soldier, your primary focus, Shira. Understand? We keep moving. Eyes up.
Choke on your own spit, dude?
It's nothing, I'm good.
Jesus. Get back to the ship! Alert the medics!
What's going on?
Stay back! God damn it.
Cloudcraft says he loves how these scouts don't have any protective equipment.
Got eyes on the probe. I got movement. Heading in.
ECA HQ. We've encountered a potential biological hazard. Requesting quarantine procedure at base.
Damn it, Tanner. I told you bozos not to go and mess up this operation. It's my name on the line when it's landing, and you have no authority over me.
Maxwell! Shit. Unit 2, stay at your position. We are heading your way. Prepare...
Hey, boss, we lost you.
I'm getting our straight probe. How's Scarstead?
He looks like shit.
Any idea what this black gunk is?
Some kind of saprophyte or mycelium? Let's collect samples.
Huh, an arena to drop into. What could go wrong? Dodge, huh?
Okay, you want to play? Then let's play. Captain, I got attacked by one of those cow things. Something drove it crazy. I had to put it down. Keep an eye out.
Copy that, Outrider. Now move your ass and find that probe.
Tanner, I found it.
Good work. Get the drives and get the hell out.
Wait, hold on. This thing's just in relay mode. Tanner, the signal isn't coming from the probe. It's coming from outside our search zone, somewhere else on the planet.
That's impossible. There is nobody else. Secure the hard drive. We'll analyze that signal back at base.
Copy. Ugh! Damn it! Something's frying it, Tanner.
Give us the frequency.
Carrier frequency is 97 point... Tanner? Do you copy? Oh, shit. Tanner? Tanner? I'm seeing some really strange shit down here. What the fuck?
What the hell was that? What the fuck? Where is everyone? Run, run, run! Fall back! Cowboy! The hell out of this part!
Tanner, what's happening? Tanner, what the hell kind of storm is this?
This is Captain Tanner. Over it. Hold off the landing. I repeat, hold off the landing. Do you copy?
Maxwell. Ugh, idiot.
Come on! Help me!
Well, crap. Now I have superpowers.
Find the wine. Oh, fuck. Cora!
Get on!
Is Shira in that one?
Got heavy casualties. Possible contamination. I need quarantine set up at base. Do you copy?
Shit.
Oh no, there's still two different cars. Okay. At first I thought Jakob was...
Maxwell, what the fuck is all this?
What does it look like?
Sergeant Major, sir, we have to follow quarantine procedure and hold the landing. Whatever the original reports about this planet, they were wrong. There's some kind of anomaly. If we land now, everyone will die.
There's no holding the landing. It's too late for that. There's nowhere else to go.
We need medics! See to them! Hurry!
No, stop. They're contaminated. We contain them. That's an order.
You always were an asshole. Look around you. We got men and women in need of medical attention. Now get your asses in gear and do the right thing, or I'm gonna have to...
No!
Contain this. Now. Burn the fucking bodies.
Little over the top.
Maxwell's lost his goddamn mind.
I'll take care of the wounded. Just hold them back.
Yakov, cover me. I'm going after Maxwell.
I got you. Outriders, stand down! That's an order!
Sure. Right after you call off your goddamn goons.
Sergeant Major, the entire colonization is threatened. We need to warn the Flores.
Your Outriders are the ones who stirred up this threat, imperiled this mission.
Bullshit.
Huh, okay. So I've just picked up a new gun. It's a fancy one. Is it being compared to my current gun? Okay, so the damage is higher, fire's slower. That actually is kind of my style. We'll equip it. And then... But I've also got a shotgun for close encounters. Okay, so I choose which one I'm equipped here, and then I can select among my options there. All right. Oh. Oh, yeah. That is better. Do I use the same ammo as the other gun? So wait, does this gun make people explode? Feels like maybe this gun makes people explode. Oh wait, I'm just going into the... Ah. I saw the outline of that.
Maxwell set up a blockade. He's gonna burn everything down.
Why?
So he can tell the story his way. How the Outriders fucked everything up. He needs to die.
Outrider, wait. Maxwell is the only one who can call off the landing. You need to get him to see reason.
Really, there's no redundancy there? He's the only one who can do it? Come out. It's pretty satisfying to get these explosions on the enemies you kill with this gun. Oh, he's on fire. Sweet. So, like, I would definitely find this more believable if, for instance, this this colony was a collaboration between warring factions, for instance. Like, the only reason we were able to get off planet was because people who normally, during, like, the wars on Earth would want to kill each other were working together, and then this was some kind of factional conflict, and that's why these goons are all willing to throw their lives away fighting an Outrider for... I mean, it's just the fact that they were so willing to just kill a member of their own colony just because Maxwell told them to makes them seem like monsters. But if these guys were originally...
Kill the traitors! Don't let them
Oh, stop
near.
it. If they were originally a, you know, they considered themselves my enemies their entire lives, and us making peace for this voyage was a temporary thing, I would find that much more compelling. Okay, so I'm just gonna run up to this guy, right? That's what I gotta do. Is this what I need to do? I mean, I don't want to shoot him, right? Because he's the only one who can call off the landing. Here, let's just set him on fire. Here, come on. If you want me to shoot this guy, don't tell me he's the only one who can call off the landing. All right? All right. Confront.
Do the right thing. Call it in. Postpone the fucking landing.
It's too late.
Hey, can you help me with the wounded? We have to get them to MedLab. Over here! Come on, move your asses! Wait. We're almost there.
Yeah, Ranethcord wonders, if I'd shot him with my explodey gun, would I still have been able to confront him? Probably.
What are you doing? I'm putting you back into cryo until MedLab can save your fucking life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm done for.
Pep talks aren't really my thing.
Okay, so a lot of the early storytelling was establishing cryo. So that I could probably skip time and then see what happens to this society.
When is something truly over? Was it when your people left Earth behind? Was it when you watched the first spaceship crash and burn? Was it when you saw your fellow Outriders crumble at your feet? Was it watching yourself die? But Enoch isn't done with you yet, Outrider. Like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
You, what year are you from? Year, what year?
What?
Is this your pod? Where were the uplink nodes?
Come on, Doc. We need to go. They're coming.
Wait, we can't just leave them here. These are Outriders.
They're not why we're here.
I'm sorry.
Well, same to you.
Come on, asshole! Captain! Not another one!
Outrider. Thought your kind was all dead.
Dead. Uncuff me and find out.
The anomaly's coming. Let's see how fast you can run. The no man's land, like the others.
Where the hell am I?
Shut your goddamn mouth!
Hey, soldier! You're ECA too, right? When we get to no man's land, gotta stick together if we want to survive.
Survive what?
Getting our asses fried by the big storm.
Hey, I told you two to shut the hell up! We're here! Come on! Go back! Go back! What the hell's happening? They've got an Aldrin and tearing our guys apart! You need to get out of here! But where? Storm's coming! You think the Aldrin care about a storm? Shit! Take the back way through the bridge! We're not gonna make it! Let's just talk about it! And Rob, the captain of the show, are you out of your goddamn... Watch out! Can't see!
Why do they have tanks? Whenever I'm in charge of packing for a huge humanity-saving journey, I'm not packing tanks.
That's fucking impossible! Come on, open the goddamn gate!
And move! Hold tight, almost there!
Almost where? Where are you taking us? I'm not supposed
The
to
hell
be...
is the matter with you? You just wake up or something?
Cryo! I just...
Well, let me catch you up real quick. That paradise you Outriders promised us, guess what we got instead? Goddamn alien storms! No shelter, no food, just kicked to the curb like exiles while your ECA pals got fat in their bunker.
Bullshit! It wasn't like that! We lost electronics! We could have left you all to rot in your cryopods! But we didn't! We saved you, ungrateful!
How many times did I tell you to shut up?
Sweet.
Welcome to the
Ugh. What is this place?
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane!
Oh yeah it is! Time to walk no man's land, pal!
Unfortunately, apparently Yakov the Cynic was right. So, I just have to acknowledge that Cloudcraft Games in the chat is not a fan of this part of the game. So, we'll have to see how it goes.
Fuck me.
Oh, hello. Oh, whoops. How many times am I going to die this session? Oh, hello, what? Choose your path. Okay, so I can be a technomancer, long-range support, gadgets, pyromancer, medium range, conjurer, fire, trickster, close range, hit and run, space time, devastator, close range, tank, stand your ground. Okay, interesting. I have no idea what I want to be. I like how if I don't like what I choose, do I have to play through that whole thing again? I guess no, they let you choose at the beginning of the game. They let you choose the point in the story where you want to begin. So I'm betting you can choose this point if you want to start another game later on. So, okay, I don't want to be the Devastator. I think, let's eliminate that one. I tend to not like being sort of the tanky up-close character. I really like sniping. I like gadgets. Fire sounds fun. Also, I tend to be kind of a medium range. I tend to grab medium range weapons, medium range. Like, saying medium range makes it sound like my guy. Trickster sounds fun, though. They're close range, which, you know... hit and run, and then space time. What does space time mean? I don't know. That sounds like the most interesting power set. So, I think I'm inclined to go Trickster just because I want to know what the space-time powers are. I feel like I kind of have a handle on what fire tends to do in games, so maybe that won't be as much of an experiment. So I'm kind of between Technomancer and Trickster. Gadget sounds like a lot of different things to keep track of, though. So, So Garlic Burp says that Trickster is fun. So given that I'm leaning that direction and I've got Garlic Burp's testimonial, I think I'll go with Trickster. Oh, hey, they expand. Well, look at this. Bend the laws of space and time to appear out of nowhere, assassinate your enemies, and return to safety in the blink of an eye. Okay. That all seems interesting. And then each enemy killed at close range heals you and grants a portion of your shield. Okay, well now that we can expand these, let's get a look. Cover foes in flames, incinerate entire squads, heal your own wounds as the enemies fall to the inferno. You recover health whenever enemies marked by your skills are killed. Okay. Manipulate the anomaly to animate constructs and bend them to your will. Oh, you're making turrets and stuff? Okay, yeah, that is... I'm glad I was not inclined to choose that. I'm not really a turret guy. Take point and defend your allies. Ground and foes like will tremble as you pass. You know what? Yeah, I think I am most interested in the Trickster. One thing that's interesting is each character has a different way of healing. And so they're basically the point of, this is they say two things about each class. This is what you do that's interesting and offensive, and this is how you heal yourself. And it's interesting that they sort of like simplified the choice that way and sort of ground it down to a couple of basic elements. So let's choose this one. Are you sure you want to be a Trickster? You won't be able to change your path later. Yep, I'm going to be a Trickster. I'm going to be the blue class. Cloudcraft says the healing mechanics are really important in this game from what I've seen. Well, it looks like I want to be a pyromancer. Let's go assassinate someone and heal.
Okay.
It's like she was posing for the camera.
I need to get out of here.
Okay. I do need to get out of here. In more ways than one. So we've been streaming for about an hour, and I usually like to cut my videos about to that length. So we're gonna pause here and wrap it up. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can hit this button. And I'm going to continue playing Outriders. So if you want to see what happens after the intro when I've got my powers, click there. I'll stick the video in that slot. And this will be some other thing.